Yes, people, big games, big opinions, nothing held back. This is the Football Talk Shop and the Aussie Gooner collaborating on yet again another stream. And this one is coming after Arsenal's fantastic performance against Atletico Madrid. A lot of people going into this game, a lot of people said this was going to be the Aram Ball derby, but we saw a 4-goal thriller, and this all 4 goals came in the second half of the game. And I've got my brother, the Aussie Gooner, with me on this one. Big up, Steve. How are you doing, my brother?
Big up, bro. Big up everyone. I'm doing really good, man. I mean, I'm doing fucking awesome right now. That is a statement and a half. Like, this is like Akpos. We didn't play nothing Fulham. We just kicked the shit out of Atletico. Like, we didn't just beat them. We destroyed them. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling wonderful, my man. I'm feeling real good right now.
Bro, I'm as excited and as happy as you are, and I know every other Arsenal fans are also excited about the team's performance yesterday because it was a thrilling one. It was a performance that I would say an all-round masterclass from the Arsenal, and credit to the players. I think they gave us a good showing, and they did it against one of the best sides in the world, one of the best sides in Europe. We also have this same Atletico Madrid team beat Real Madrid in I think 5-2 in that game, a 7-goal thriller. And you could see how, commanding they were in set piece situation and how also dominating they were against one of the best sides in the world in Real Madrid. And I think yesterday's game was the first game that Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid has failed to score so far this season. So that kind of performance against one of the best teams out there. For me personally, I was going into this game. I was saying it in one of the WhatsApp group I'm in a couple of minutes ago before we jumped on the stream, that I was looking forward to how our attack would cope against a team that was so effective, that know how to play the low block, against one of the best tacticians when it comes to the low block and a very solid and rigid defensive setup. So for me, with the way we were able to, create chances and score different variations of goals yesterday, it was a very satisfying performance. A big up to everybody who are already watching, wherever you're watching on the Aussie Gooner or the Football Talk Shop. We've got the description of both channels on. We've got the links to both channels on the description of the stream. So, just do us a favor and you can also sub to both channels. But shout out to everybody. Also do us a favor to like and drop a comment. What are your thoughts? What do you think? What do you have to say about Arsenal's performance yesterday? And also, what do you think about Atletico Madrid's performance? Do you think they got a thing or two wrong? But Steve, let's get your thoughts in details about that showing from Arsenal. And yet again, we saw another commanding performance from Gabriel Martinelli, who has shown time after time that is one of the leaders, is one of the go-to guys in this Arsenal team. But let's get your thought. Let's dive deep into yesterday's performance.
Look, honestly, that performance yesterday, and I know the first half might have looked, it wasn't the best, but the amount of chances we were creating early in the game, that was where I thought, you know what, here we go. We're playing some football. And look, don't get it twisted. Atleti didn't sit back. They were coming forward too. They were pressing. They were trying to win this game. They weren't 12 men behind the ball, Fulham. This is a team that tried to come at us. But when they did try and open up, it just opened up those gaps and allowed us opportunities to play some free-flowing football. And from the early stages, you could see that, Eze was trying to command. Early shot from Eze. Saka was pushing to trying to get himself a goal. Everybody was hungry for this game. Everybody. I mean, having Martinelli on the pitch, Myles Lewis-Skelly coming in instead of Calafiori, which was okay. Wow, Calafiori not maybe one, interesting. But it was a tactical masterclass because Skelly in this game showed how comfortable he is in that midfield. That first goal that we saw, and I'm going back to the first goal, which is what we have to call set piece FC. Declan Rice, Gabriel Martinelli. And a lot of people now are calling us that set piece team, but do something about it. I said it on my channel. Do something about it. Do something. Whatever you want to do something about it. Stop us. If it's set piece and it's just that easy, stop us. Right now, I think the most dangerous player in a set piece right now, it's Gabriel Martinelli in the Premier League. And right now, it's looking like he's getting up there with one of the best in the world. Every time there's a set piece, everyone knows who's going to get his head on it, but they can't stop him. That's a good problem to have, in my opinion. It was just dominance. Pure dominance. Zubimendi in the midfield. Shit, Zubimendi in this game. Zubimendi in this game. Wow. Tearing it up, man. Tearing it up. Eze in this game. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. The lineup was strong. The team performance was strong. Individually, they played well. As a team, as a unit, they played even better. My thoughts on this game? I want some more. I hope you get more. I mean, Gyokeres 2 more goals. I'm sorry, Akpos. It didn't cost 120 million, so he mustn't be good. You know what I mean? Glorified Stoke City, weren't we? Stoke City version 2.0. And what? Against Atleti? I mean, that goal from Skelly. I know I'm carrying on now. That goal from Skelly. Anyone's watching this now. Oh, no, sorry. That goal from Martinelli.
Martinelli, yeah.
That was, if you watch it really closely, you watch Skelly slowly change and shift his run towards the right back to try to get the right back and centre back to get close to him. Now, that right back at the start wasn't committed to him. He wasn't. But as he got closer, he slowly dragged. And as soon as that right back, that number 2, dragged in position, boom. He puts the ball through straight away. Once he dragged him in, boom. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. Boom. Passed the ball to Martinelli. And that finish, I'm not saying as good as Henry, but it reminded me of Henry goals. Reminded me of Henry goals. That was a wonderful goal for Martinelli. Seriously. I don't know what you thought of it, but it was fucking wonderful. Big up everyone in the chat.
A big up to you, brother, and big up to everybody in the chat. Big up Brenny, Brenny the legend. Do check out Brenny's channel. He's putting out fantastic Arsenal and all around the globe content when it concerns football. And big up Ian, saying super good performance last night for everyone. MLS with the sauce. You nailed it there with the sauce and the vibe, and that finish from Martinelli was a fantastic one, just like Steve was saying. So, I think this comment backs up what you were saying, Steve, earlier on with respect to the goal and how you described Myles Lewis-Skelly fantastic run and how he baited the Atletico Madrid defenders. He drew them in, and the timing of the pass, I think it was, perfect. And it was the finishing. I think the move from the start and the finishing, it was just like bread and butter, pretty much like bread and butter. It was, I think, the perfect combination of a good, energetic run, burst of pace from, deep from our half into the opposition's half, and the finish from Gabriel Martinelli. I think that was the top one. And, we've talked about Martinelli at length and how he has dropped off the quality player we saw in the 2022-2023 seasons, if I'm correct. And we are seeing a little bit of that vibe of Martinelli, because so far in the UEFA Champions League this season, he has scored in all 3 games, and I think he deserves credit for his consistency so far in the UCL. And like you said, we want to see more. We want to see more performances like this from Gabriel Martinelli. We want to see more goals like this from Viktor Gyokeres. We want to see more dominating performance like this from the team. We want to see more tactical masterclass from Mikel Arteta like we saw against Atletico going into the rest part of the season. And a lot of people are saying now, Aussie, that we are not even, we are not even firing on all cylinders yet. I think that was what we talked about after the game against Fulham over the weekend. Yeah. We are not even firing on all cylinders yet, and we are still finding ways to win. We are still finding ways to get all maximum 3 points. And the performance yesterday against Atletico Madrid tells us that when we start firing on all cylinders, this could be what we will be seeing on a very consistent basis. And also, I want you to talk about the fact that this Arsenal team can play different style of football, different brands of football, also coupled with how the opposition wants to play. If you want to come out and attack us, we can attack you. If you want to sit deep, we'll find ways to break you down. How do you look at this Arsenal team now, looking at where we have been coming from so far this season? We have been finding ways to break down low block team. We know we've struggled with teams that have played us in a low block, especially last season. But how do you look at this this version of this Mikel Arteta's Arsenal team now that can play different style, can play different version? We know if we are not playing at our best, we can win ugly, as people want to say it. We can win flamboyantly like we did yesterday against Atletico Madrid. But what are your thoughts with this current Arsenal team and how we can win different ways so far this season?
Well, this puts the critics in their place, because most critics that are out there, Liverpool fans, United fans, like, oh yeah, set piece FC, because we have to be. When we have to be set piece FC, we will be. That's just the way it is. We're going to play a low block. Any which way we can get a win, we'll take that. It's just unfortunate that we get and it's just jealousy. It's unfortunate Arsenal get the 3 points, because most teams, like if Liverpool had to beat Manchester United with a jammy goal from fucking Isak, they'd be celebrating it right now. But because we're scoring from set pieces, it's like, oh, you know what I mean? You can't keep doing that. You know what I mean? You can't keep doing that. Well, we have been, and we will continue to do so when we have teams that want to play the low block. That's one dimension of Arsenal. The other dimension of Arsenal is you want to play football and open up. Atletico opened up, and they got opened up. This is the thing. If you come at Arsenal, we're going to open you up like a can of fucking worms. Can of tuna, just bang, straight through. And it was horrible what happened to them. And look, don't get it twisted. Oblak is a world-class keeper. He ain't no scrub. Yeah. They got Alvarez on the other side, a player that we were heavily linked with. They would have been happy to have at Arsenal. They're no scrub team. And as soon as they opened up and wanted to play some football, it's like, we want to play football. We're going to play some football. Oh, yeah, all right, let's play some football. And as soon as that happened, it opened up. See, the set piece got them to open up. We were asking questions, but they were keeping tight. They were staying tight. They were staying in their shell. As soon as we scored, Atletico wants to open up, and they want to get one back. They don't want to lose. As soon as they opened up, it was like a barrage from Martinelli to 2 from Gyokeres. And yeah, Gyokeres' goals weren't the best looking. I don't give a shit. Fox in the box, they call that. Fox in the box. Isak scores those goals, they're going to be like, he's a fox in the box. Gyokeres scores those goals, and it's like, oh, they're ugly. Big up to the comment in here from Sax. Yes. Big up everyone. Still need better from Gyokeres. You're right. 100%. But you know what, my bro? Tell me this. Isn't this exactly what Gyokeres needed? Another brace. Just to boost his confidence and get him hungry for more. I'm happy with this game, and I'm happy with the second dimension of Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli on that left-hand side played well. I'm not saying he's our solution, but he played well. Bukayo Saka on the right did everything perfect except for score a goal. That's all that was missing.
Yeah.
And it's, again, because we're playing fluent football, because the team came at us, we were able to go at them. And that's when gaps open up. And when gaps open up, we take advantage of them. Zubimendi commanded that midfield, maestro, and allowed us to completely obliterate Atletico. And to be honest, guys, if you look at the possession stats clearly show both teams going at it, because Atletico had like 45% possession, right? 45% possession. So they were trying to get the business done. They just weren't getting anywhere. Another clean sheet for Arsenal, even though Raya was caught out on the corner flag this time, which was fucking stupid, in my opinion. But another clean sheet. Another one. We're scoring goals for fun now. When teams now in the Premier League, Akpos, if you're a team in the Premier League and you just saw that, what's your solution to Arsenal?
Scary.
I believe it's just scary. It's like, you know what? Low block. Let's just play the low block and hit them on a counter. Let's just hit him on the low block. Fuck this shit. Yeah, I mean, it's better off. Luke, big up, Luke. Hope you're doing good, bro.
Big up, Luke. Big up, brother.
You know what I mean? It's two dimensions, and I like it. I like it because Eze didn't score today. Come on now. Did you see that ball from Eze to Saka? That ball from Eze to Saka.
That was a beautiful one. That was a beautiful one.
That should have been a goal, bro.
And bro, you talked about Oblak and that save to deny Saka there. This could have easily finished by 5 to 6-0 margin, in my opinion, because Oblak made some key saves to deny. I think he made one also to deny Gyokeres, made one to deny Saka. So if he had not made those saves, it could have easily ended even far worse than it did for Atletico Madrid. So credit to Oblak, but that pass from Eze, I think it was top notch, and we will see more. And talking about Eze, I think he has been a little bit unlucky since he joined us. He has hit in the woodwork a couple of times now. Some fantastic saves has denied him goals. I think he's doing everything right. I just want him to continue on this trajectory and continue to improve his game. And you can see that with each game that he plays with this new teammates, is getting better at it. Is understanding them so much more. So I think we would see even more to come with Eberechi Eze. I think he has added a more, how will I say it, that more offensive-minded midfield presence into that midfield that we have now, and he's taking shots for free. So I think that is something we've criticized Martin Odegaard a little bit for, especially last season, where we saw him get in those dangerous positions and he's not willing to take the shot. He wants to take that extra pass. But Eze is willing to pull the trigger, is willing to take the shot. So I just hope that, if we get a little bit more luck, get a little bit more lucky in the next couple of games, and hopefully he gets a goal or two to his name. But I think he has been doing well, and I love that he's taking the shots. I love that he's getting into these dangerous positions to put the opposition defense even under more immense pressure, in my opinion.
Look, I think with Eze now, he's growing into this. It's not straight off the bat gonna start scoring goals, gonna start making moves. But I'll be honest with you, Eze has been more influential for Arsenal than Wirtz has been for Liverpool.
I think no one can debate that. Nobody can debate that.
And this is 60-70 million pound Eze, right? 60-70 million pound Eze and 120 million pound Wirtz. At the moment, we went into the transfer window and bought players that we thought could do a job, should be able to do a job. Zubimendi in this game,
massive.
Recovering the ball, control, assists. Even trying to get an assist, like putting balls through. It was fucking phenomenal from him. Declan Rice in this game. It was the midfield. The midfield was just on point. There was no denying our midfield. But Eze at the moment is a man possessed. And I know he was looking at that shot that deflected, and he was looking, he's like, I hope this goes in, I need it. Yeah, he didn't get it. But he's unlocking other players. He's wearing the number 10 and he's trying to unlock Saka. And in this game, Saka should have scored. A great save from Oblak. World-class save from Oblak. Denied Eze an assist and Saka a goal. But that doesn't take away from the performance of both players. Eze and Saka in this game played very well. The only thing was missing was a goal from either one or an assist from either one. And I think Eze is a player that will grow into the position at Arsenal. He is a quality player. It's just at the moment, when we're facing teams in a low block, it ain't easy. All out defend, park the bus football.
Yeah.
And then when you get the opportunity, when you get teams open up, they're few and far between now for Arsenal. Let's be honest. Which team wants to play expensive football against Arsenal? Crystal Palace plays expensive football, right? Crystal Palace doesn't like to sit back. They like to go at team. Go at us. Go. I want Crystal Palace to come at Arsenal. I want them. Let's play football. Let's fucking play. Let's see how that fucking works out for you. Because I know one thing, that if that happens, it's probably against Crystal Palace, Eze will score. because it'll just be opened up. Honestly, Atletico Madrid opened up just a little bit, Atletico. And look what happened. And that's a world-class team. That is a world-class team you see there. That ain't no Crystal Palace. That ain't no Fulham. That's a world-class team there. They opened up a little bit and got punished. They got wrecked. I think most teams in the Premier League now are looking at our squad. Eze, Zubimendi, Saka, Gyokeres, Martinelli, the whole lot, Gabriel, Lewis-Skelly, the whole team, and thinking, what's our answer for this? Because as soon as someone gets injured, someone else comes in. Ethan Nwaneri on the bench. Another dynamic. Mosquera on the bench, another dynamic. I'll be honest with you, this is perfect for us. That tough win against Fulham. I don't respect Fulham. Fuck Fulham. I'm not respecting a team in 14th. And now a team that's 3rd or 4th in La Liga just gets demolished by Arsenal. Demo job. Crystal Palace next. All right, let's play. Let's fucking play, bro. I didn't give a fuck who we face, man. I'm really not fazed. The kind of football we're playing, if anyone really watches us, we are controlling games. We're choking teams. It's not good to be in opposition against Arsenal, especially when you got a player like Eze, who's dying for a goal, and honestly, he should have 3 assists already this season, 3 or 4 assists. Some of the balls that he's put through is just phenomenal. I swear.
Yeah.
And I think moving forward, Eze is going to end up becoming that kind of number 10 that we've been screaming and yelling for. But yeah, I mean, I don't know about you in this one, but I'm going to ask you about our striker. Now, I know he's been quiet. And Gyokeres is the kind of player that likes the ball to land in front of him, so he can make a run. But I believe in this game, he turned into that fox in the box. Not the kind of goals that he scores. Do you think he's trying to adapt to what Arsenal need as a striker?
I think this game explains what Mikel Arteta wants him to do and how he's going to find life at Arsenal, because I think where he was coming from, he had a lot of space to run in behind. He had a lot of space to thrive. But you rightly mentioned on the show several times, nobody wants to give Arsenal space to play. Nobody wants to, come out pound for pound and try to have a go at us. We saw Manchester's Pep Guardiola's Manchester City team playing a low block against Arsenal. I think that was the first time I was watching a Pep Guardiola team do it. So I think that explains the story why a lot of teams do not want to actually come out and have a go at us. And I think Gyokeres is adapting very well. He has been doing a lot of things right. There are some games where I've watched and I've been saying, okay, I was not impressed with this performance. These are the areas I want him to do better. I think the game against West Ham, was it West Ham when he was throwing himself, I think, easily to the ground? I think I was expecting him to stand up a little bit more, because I think he's a big lad. He has got the physical presence. I want him to be more imposing. And against Atletico yesterday, he was imposing. It was, it was giving them a battle for those 50-50 balls, and it was making life difficult for the Atletico Madrid center backs, because we know these guys are good at the act of defending. They are also good on the dark art. So he came prepared. He came ready for the challenge. He came ready, and as a work rate is also something I wanted to mention with how he performed yesterday. I think Viktor Gyokeres has got that engine. He was pressing high up in the pitch yesterday, and a lot of people were saying the goals he scored yesterday were not beautiful goals. But it takes a skill set to be in those positions and put the ball in the back of the net. For me personally, I don't care if they are beautiful or not. I want my striker to score for me. And I think yesterday he got his primary role and responsibility as a striker done, which is to put the ball in the back of the net. And the goal he scored from the flick from Gabriel. Immediately he saw Gabriel running at the ball. You could see he was trying to make the run and to make sure that he gets into position to be on the on the receiving end if the ball comes off Gabriel, and it paid off at the end of the day. So I think that was pure striker instinct, and like you rightly said, fox in the box mentality. And I hope we will see more fox in the box mentality and display for him. I don't care if the goals are beautiful or not. I just want to see my striker continue to score goals. And for me, if he can get 30 goals like that this season that are not beautiful, I will be overjoyed. I will be excited. I will be happy. I will be singing all the praise, singing his name in all the praises. So, but for me, I think yesterday's performance was a proper striker performance from Viktor Gyokeres, and I saw a player who wants to work his socks off for his team, a player who's willing to run through the wall for his manager and his team. So for me, credit to Viktor Gyokeres, and I hope that this goal, this goals against Atletico Madrid will open the floodgates of more goals in the next couple of games, and hopefully against Crystal Palace, it can get maybe a brace or an hat-trick or get one goal. So, but I think for me, I think that was a proper striker performance from Viktor Gyokeres. Over to you, Aussie.
Well, with Gyokeres now starting to kick in, and then I look at that, and I can't disagree with you at all, because a goal is a goal. An assist is an assist. Every striker will take any goal. I mean, Mohamed Salah loves his penalties. But the way I see it is, well, for a striker, it's difficult. And with Gyokeres, a different type of striker, a Aubameyang kind of striker, a striker that likes the ball to drop in front of him so he can make a run, looking for room. Now to come to Arsenal to play compact, which is how Arsenal play, very compact, and break teams down. It's going to be very difficult for him to try to lead by example and possibly, to throw any emphasis on the game with a goal. But when I saw him in this game, I'm looking at his positioning. Plenty of times he was in that box and he was looking for that final touch, that final just half touch on the ball to get into the back of the net. And that is a skill set. Because at Arsenal Football Club, the kind of striker that we want is a player who's going to be a fox in the box, who can take a cross. Don't get me wrong, we are going to break. But remember, these are teams that are going to come at us in a low block. Manchester City in a low block, right? Like you rightfully said, in a low block. So now that's where this skill set, fox in the box, is going to come in handy for Arsenal. I think Gyokeres is starting to adapt to what, not the Premier League, but what Arsenal need. It's not about the Premier League. He needs to be able to perform as a striker for Arsenal. And I think Arsenal right now, they need a striker who can be that Lacazette, Giroud style striker. But the good thing about this is he's got another dimension to him where he can break quick, where he can be effective one-on-one against the keeper. And I think that's, for us, it's just for £60 million, he's a bargain at that rate. But I was thinking, I'd mentioned a few names here and there a few times. Myles Lewis-Skelly in this game, gave him a little mention. Came in at left wing back, right? In this game, you can see what kind of a midfielder we've got in our hands in Myles Lewis-Skelly. In my opinion, Myles Lewis-Skelly right now, he needs minutes and he needs to get in that starting line. I know it's hard, but from a performance like that, I think Skelly in this game, in my opinion, I think he outshone Declan Rice in this game. What do you reckon? Skelly in this game.
With Myles Lewis-Skelly, for me, I think we have in Myles Lewis-Skelly a very good and talented ball carrier. Because one thing that I think caught our eyes immediately, a lot of us saw him play, was his ability to carry the ball. Whether for the younger age grade team at the Arsenal Academy, you can see that he is very confident and he has got that burst of pace and he has got this ability to switch very quickly from defending to attacking. And when he makes a tackle, win the ball, he has got the confidence to move into the acres of space that are ahead of him. And we can see that not every player has got the ability. I think in Myles Lewis-Skelly, he comes in and gives us a different kind of skill set to what Ricardo Calafiori gives this Arsenal team. And the quality and the kind of performance that he showed yesterday tells us also, it's a testament of the competition of players that we have currently in this Arsenal team, where one player leaves the team, another player comes in and he puts in a wow performance, and you're like, wow, why is this guy on the bench? This guy needs to be playing. And I think we've seen Ricardo Calafiori getting into some very advanced positions in recent games, taking shots on goal. So I think it's a very good competition that Mikel Arteta has got now. I think that's a very good edict for the manager because, like you rightly said, with a performance like that, it needs to play. And when Ricardo Calafiori comes into the team, it's also making a statement. So I think it's a good head-to-head battle we're having right now in the left back position. And for me personally, I hope that long may it continue. But you talked about his midfield ability, and we've seen that when some younger players break into the scene, not every manager has got that, ability to trust them in midfield position. Because I think midfield position is a very sensitive one, and I've seen managers try to, push some players who might start out as midfielders out wide when they are very young, and when they get more experienced, then they bring them gradually into the midfield position. And a lot of us have been saying, let's see more from Myles Lewis-Skelly in the midfield. Let's see more from Myles Lewis-Skelly in the midfield. But we also need to remember that, yes, he's also an 18-year-old. Like you rightly said, the competition of places right now, it's not easy with the way the likes of Declan Rice is performing in the midfield, with the way Eze is performing right now in the midfield. Martin Zubimendi is performing also right now in the midfield. So, but I hope that, maybe in this League Cup games, in these FA Cup games, we might get a chance or two to see Myles Lewis-Skelly playing as a midfielder, because we know that naturally it's not a left back. He's a midfielder that is doing a job in the left back position. And for me, just like you, Steve, I want to see him, getting minutes in the midfield position. But right now, it's not going to be easy. I think we also need to be a little bit patient with respect to what we want to see, because there are other players who are doing a fantastic job in these positions. And I love that he's giving Ricardo Calafiori a run for his money right now in the left back position.
Yeah, I think to be honest, Skelly in FA Cup games or Carabao Cup games is going to be key to throw into the midfield. Why not? Throw him in there. Throw him in there a little bit. Give him the midfield position. Let him maybe warm to it for a little bit. Ethan Wanyeri a bit of minutes, to be honest. These young players need minutes, need seconds, need every valued time on the football pitch. And if we can apply that sort of rule of thumb where it's, in these FA Cup games, in the lower end games, we can throw them in there, give them 70, 80 minutes. It's only going to be to Arsenal's benefit. I mean, MLS comes in for Calafiori. Even if Mosquera comes in for fucking Saliba or Magalhaes, we're not phased. The depth in this squad right now, just it's beyond. It is beyond. Like you said, Skelly comes in, you wouldn't even know Calafiori was missing. Martin Zubimendi, though. I'm gonna jump and have a chat about Martin Zubimendi.
Before you jump on Martin Zubimendi, look at this comment coming from Luke saying MLS was outstanding and was his man of the match. What are your thoughts, bro? Before you jump on Martin Zubimendi's fantastic performance.
Honestly, Gyokeres gets the man of the match for me because of his brace.
Yeah,
but MLS would be right behind him. I'd give Gyokeres a 9 out of 10 in this game. And I'd give Myles Lewis-Skelly, mate, an 8.5, just for what he was doing in the game. It was beyond. And man, anyone that wants to shout out Myles Lewis-Skelly in this game, I'm with you on that. Anyone who was watching Myles Lewis-Skelly, because I was watching him, will see how he was in advanced position, also not allowing much room on that left-hand side. I think at 18 years old, to be able to play midfield and left wing back at a capacity where he could start for many a team. Myles Lewis-Skelly gets into Manchester United midfield right now. Myles Lewis-Skelly starts at left wing back for Manchester United right now. Myles Lewis-Skelly starts for Tottenham Hotspur left wing back right now. All day. Myles Lewis-Skelly starts for left wing back for Liverpool right now. For Liverpool. I swear, I'm not joking. Liverpool got Gyokeres and Robbo. Robbo can't play 60 minutes. Gyokeres, he goes forward. He doesn't know what he's doing. He puts crosses into the fucking into the stadium, into the spectators. You know what I mean? Like, and this guy's on the bench. And this guy's on the bench. Big up, Luke. Like, seriously, like, Gyokeres, because of the 2 goals. Because of the 2 goals. All right. You give him that. I'd give him that 9. But Myles Lewis-Skelly's right behind him, dude. Like, I'm talking, he's knocking on the fucking door all day.
Bro, I think with the man of the match, we have a triple threat, in my opinion. Myles Lewis-Skelly, Viktor Gyokeres, and Gabriel Martinelli.
It's fucked up, eh? It's fucked up like that because defensively, Gabby was fucking perfect. Like, seriously, he was fucking great. I couldn't knock him in this game. He was fucking phenomenal. Saliba, quiet game. Timber, yeah, he was getting in the mix. But, yeah, look, Gabriel Martinelli, Gyokeres, fucking... Man, look, even like going back to Zubimendi, like Zubimendi in this game, right? I'll big up Charles Strong. Big up.
Big up, Charles.
Zubimendi in this game, right? Now, we got ourselves a 6, right? He's supposed to be a 6. What the fuck kind of number 6 does shit like that? Explain to me how a number 6 can recover the damn ball, stop an attack, and then put a fucking through ball in to start an attack. Like, what the... You know what? I know why a lot of people were upset that Zubimendi signed for Arsenal. Because don't get me wrong, I've seen bits and pieces of him. But in this game, man, his stocks have gone up. Like, the resale value on Zubimendi is fucking hectic, man. In this game, he was immense. The guy's as big as this bottle of water, but you couldn't get past him. And the thing is, he doesn't just recover the ball. I don't know if you saw that. He doesn't just recover the ball. He'll recover the ball, and the next ball that he plays will be a quality ball that will be orchestrating an attack. It might not go straight into an assist, but it will orchestrate another attack. Now, if that doesn't scream quality, if that doesn't scream flowing football, if that doesn't scream getting close to a world-class player, I don't know what does. In this game, he was world-class. I don't know. What were your thoughts on Zubimendi? I don't know if you watched him, but if you really looked at him, tackle-wise, possession-wise, I think he commanded the midfield. I think, in my opinion, in the midfield between Eze, Zubimendi, and Rice, Zubimendi was the best midfielder, in my opinion.
I cannot disagree with you, Aussie, on this one, because for me, I personally have profiled Martin Zubimendi before he joined. When we had the talks, I kept my eyes on him, watched him for the national team in Spain. I think we have a very good register in our hands in Martin Zubimendi, a deep lane playmaker midfielder who's very good at the ball recovery. And something that has impressed me with Martin Zubimendi when I joined, when I watched him play, I've said, okay, he's a register. He wants to dictate play. He wants to control play. But I've been looking to see how he would fare, how he would cope with the physical battles, how he would cope with the challenges, how he would cope with the area battles. But we saw a Martin Zubimendi who is not that very tall, winning the ball before it down born against Newcastle. And I was like, wow, how did this guy do it? I think we have a register who is not shy to tackle, who can recover the ball. And I think it's very rarely to see registers who can do what Martin Zubimendi is doing, because if you look at his profile closely, Martin Zubimendi is a upgrade of a Jorginho. Jorginho is a player that's got a very similar profile, and it tells you what Mikel Arteta was trying to do with bringing in Jorginho into the team. A player who understands the game. I think Martin Zubimendi's understanding and interpretation of the game is on a very high level. He has got a high football IQ, in my opinion, and to see him do what he does physically, I'm very impressed, because I've been looking to see if he would struggle with the physical battles, if he would struggle with those 50-50 situation, area balls. And I think, when he started a little bit, there were some games where I saw him had those concerns, had those struggles, but he has improved massively. It's not a player who wants to shy away from the tackle. It's not a player who wants to shy away from the 50-50 situation. It's a player who's also willing to show strength. So I must say, I've seen areas of his game that I was, not familiar with since he has joined Arsenal. So far, Martin Zubimendi has been the signing that has impressed me the most, with how he has settled in and how he has put out back-to-back impressive performance in an Arsenal shirt so far since we've got him.
We were looking for a replacement for Thomas Partey. Oh, here we go. Luke, Zubimendi has gone to a different level since he's joined us. Look at this. I liked him at Real Sociedad, but wasn't overly keen, funny enough. Yeah. Think we got him around 55 million. Looks like an absolute bargain. Tell me about it, right? Like, we needed a replacement for Thomas Partey. And Declan Rice to me is a great six. But he's another player who can play the six. He should be playing the six. But Zubimendi is a different type of animal. Like, he's a ball-playing six. He's not a guy who's just going to grab it, move it forward, this and that. He's got the mindset of a number 6, but the pass of a 10. Right? And it's just a weird mix that seems to be working right now. I just can't wait till he really starts hitting it like crazy in the Premier League. This game here showed us what he's all about. And look, he's been solid for us in the Premier League. In the Premier League, but I think now, after the performance, this is fucking perfect. This is perfect for Zubimendi now. If anyone wants to know about £55 million midfielder that Arsenal bought, check him out against Atletico, because he's looking a lot better than over £100 million midfielders that are out there. Seriously, I haven't seen Tonali play like this. I haven't seen Tonali play a game this good, and Tonali's a good midfielder. I don't know, man. I don't know. £55 million to me. Wow. Oh, yeah. I was concerned with his physicality too. Yeah. And you know what? I'm with that comment, Luke. I don't know about you, Akpos.
Exactly my concerns. Exactly.
He's not the biggest boy, because Thomas Partey was no slouch. He wasn't an easy guy to put off the ball. But it seems to be working for Arsenal. Like, we don't get overrun in the midfield. We don't. We don't really get overrun in the midfield.
And bro, I think the partnership we are also seeing from Martin Zubimendi and Declan Rice, because Declan Rice has been brought in a little bit deeper to also, share off that defensive responsibility. And with the way the both of them are working very effective right now, I'm excited for what is to come, because I think that is a partnership, that understanding is something that would continue to grow. I think they complement each other's qualities and skill set a lot, because if Martin Zubimendi is not there, you see Declan Rice making the runs back to recover the ball or make a vital tackle, like we saw against what team was it? What game was it when Rice made that run back and made a vital block to deny the opposition? I can't remember. I think it must be the Newcastle game, in my opinion. I think it was the Newcastle game.
You've got me. I can't remember.
Exactly, but I can't remember. But I think the partnership has been working very well, and I'm excited for what is to come with respect to how Martin Zubimendi and Declan Rice are understanding themselves as teammates.
I think it's going to be a blessing in disguise. The way these two players have come together in the midfield at the moment, it's seamless. It's seamless. Look, at the moment, I think in the Premier League, any team that's looking at Arsenal right now doesn't want to face Arsenal. Your Liverpools, your Manchester Cities, your Man Uniteds, your Crystal Palace, you don't want to face Arsenal right now. This is a good time for Arsenal to face any Premier League opposition. We've got a few injuries, but we've got a lot of strength in numbers. We've got a team that plays for the team. Goals are coming in left, right, and center, and they're coming from numerous angles. Attacking threats from the right wing to the left wing to the midfield to the striker to the centre backs to the left wing backs. And for God's sake, even Urian Timber is scary in front of goal. This is a team that can score from nearly any position, can score a goal from any player from any position. And it's refreshing. From an opposition standpoint, I don't think it's going to be good. I don't think you're going to be jumping for joy. But when you see Arsenal going to the Champions League and play a team that wants to play football and they destroy them, it now makes you understand a lot more why teams like Manchester City, teams like Fulham decided, you know what, maybe we'll kick back. Teams like Newcastle, maybe we'll just sit down, sit back, and hopefully we'll be able to hit them on a counter. Because if we don't hit them on a counter, if we don't play 12 players behind, 11 players behind the ball, park the bus football, this game can open up and we can get opened up. And that's the reason why many a team, Liverpool fans, Man United fans, wherever the fuck they be, saying, oh, set piece FC. It's because teams don't want to fucking play football against Arsenal. Okay? Exactly. That's what it is. Manchester City, right now, where are they on the table? And they had to play a low block against Arsenal. Best believe that if fucking Liverpool played Arsenal right now, they'd get fucking demoed. Demoed. All fucking day. We paid them too much respect the first time. They would get absolutely fucking mauled. They would play a low block. Slot would try to play a low block against Arsenal because he'd be like, we're going to get torn to shreds. That's the only way you can play a game against Arsenal, people, in my opinion. Sit back, park the bus, pray that you hit us on a counter. Because it's going to be stupidity like what Raya did in this game, right? Go out to the fucking corner flag. What the fuck, right? It'll be a goal that we allow teams to score. We give it to you. That's how you're going to score. With a God-gifted goal from Arsenal. That's how you got it. It's not going to be easy to score against Arsenal, obviously. How many clean sheets is that now? How many clean sheets is that?
I think about... Let me pull it up. Because
I'm sorry, guys. There's so many. I
think it should be about 9 clean sheets now.
Is it?
Yeah, I think. Have we considered in the Champions League so far this season? I don't think so.
No, we haven't.
So that's 3 games. And in the Premier League, we've only considered against 3 teams, in my opinion. Let me check. There's 3 teams.
David Ray has got 8 matches and 5 clean sheets. So we've considered in 3 games.
Yeah, 3 games. Yes, exactly. So that's 8 clean sheets now.
Yeah. What the fuck? And we played Liverpool and we played Manchester City. We played Newcastle's. We played big teams.
Man United.
Yeah, Man United as well. Come on. I just don't know. Look, if you're an opposing team right now, I think your best bet is to sit back. I don't know about you, Akpos, but it's refreshing to have a defensive line this strong. I haven't remembered a defensive line this strong since the days of George Graham. I think we were solid, but this is George Graham settings.
This defensive line that we have now has gone to a very different level, in my opinion, because, remember when we had the back 4 and it was just the back 4 when one player was injured and it's back to the first setting because the player that comes in is not able to keep that solid defensive quality, in my opinion.
Rob Holding and all that shit. Remember that?
Exactly. And, we had just the partnership in the center, then a good left back, a good right back. And when one is out, we are back to the fourth setting. We are conceding goals, left, right, center. We are dropping points in important games and all of that. But I think Lucas correcting us here. He said it's 9 clean sheets if you are counting the League Cup game. So Raya has got 8 of those. Yes. So Raya has got 8. Kepa Arrizabalaga has got 1.
Wow.
Massive.
So that's 9 clean sheets this season.
Massive.
9 clean sheets. The biggest tight-ass team in the Premier League is Arsenal. We will squeeze the fuck out of you and give you nothing. you're gonna fucking do 90 minutes for nothing. It must be the most demoralizing thing in the world to play Arsenal, thinking to yourself, how the fuck are we going to score? Even in this game, Raya had to make one decent save. I think that was it against Alvarez?
I think Alvarez came close with the shot that hit the woodwork. I think, was it a deflection, a block from Gabriel that made the ball.
And it hit the woodwork. But
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
one late in the game. There was one late.
A good shot from Alvarez there.
The one that was late in the game, left hand, Raya.
Yeah. He made a good save. Yeah, left hand. Yeah,
it was quality save, right? Quality save. But fuck me dead. Look, Akpos, we're going forward well. We're defending extremely well. Our goal difference is the best in the Premier League. Goals for, goals against. Our goal difference is wonderful. How are you feeling right now? Like, as an Arsenal fan so far this season, remember, not 2 weeks ago where we were sitting, and now all of a sudden where we are now, right?
Yeah.
And all the bogey teams, the Newcastles, the West Hams, and the Fulhams, we're supposed to respect them, right? Respect Fulham, they said. Respect Fulham. Fuck Fulham. I'm going to say it again. Fucking Fulham. Fuck Fulham. Play football, Fulham, against Arsenal. See if it's not fucking 5-0. But anyway, like, right now, from the start of the season till now, with the defensive record and the way we've been continuously to grind, how do you feel about, like, in regards to your confidence levels with Arsenal going throughout the season now? I mean, if this is a sign for us, like, for the future, what do you think? What are your vibes on the rest of the season?
My vibe for the rest of the season is, I would just tell opposition fans that they should watch what is coming, because I think we are not firing on all cylinders yet, and we are playing the way we are playing right now. If we can do to Atletico Madrid what we did yesterday, and we are not playing at our best yet, that is a statement, in my opinion. That sends a warning to the opposition that this Arsenal team is no joke. And after the game, I watched the interview of Solot, the Atletico Madrid striker, and it was just calling a spade, saying Arsenal were the better team. Arsenal wanted it more. Arsenal were winning all the 50-50 ball. And to hear an opposition fan say an opposition player saying all the things that I said about the Arsenal team yesterday was refreshing. And also, Diego Simeone had a lot of positive things to talk about the Arsenal team. So for me, as an Arsenal fan, I just want to see the team continue to do all the things we are doing right now. Let us keep that and continue to improve on them. The teams we are not doing so well, we should also try to get better at them. And I think when the new players that we have brought in, when they settle into this team even more, when they build this relationship, let's say Gyokeres with Saka, with Eze, these are partnerships that I think are brewing right now, that are flourishing right now, and I'm excited for what is to come with the partnership that we will see all over the pitch, the little units and the extended units of the team as a whole that we will see. And we will see in a long run. So for me, I'm excited with what's to come. And the manager so far, I think he has been listening to some concerns that some people have raised with, trying to see the team play so much better. But I think we can't play at our best in every game. It's a season stretch. It's going to be a marathon. You are not going to win every game like we won against Atletico the Madrid yesterday. There are some games where we will also win 1-0. Some games where we will also win 2-1. Some games we might not even win as the season comes by. But I think we also need to see a team that is improving, a team that is willing to learn from their mistake, a manager also that is willing to correct his mistakes that he has made in the past, mistakes of the team, mistakes of selection, because the manager, yes, it's not perfect, but he has done, I think I've seen the manager so far this season who has, gone back to his drawing board, looked at the problems we faced in the last season or two, and trying to make amends, trying to make changes, trying to improve with his tactics, with his management of the team, with his management of the load that is putting certain players on. Because we saw against Atletico Madrid, we made 2 changes to the starting 11 that played over the weekend. This is a manager who's also willing now to share the load more. This, in quote, have been some concerns some persons have had, including myself, with respect to how the manager manages the team. Because some of the concerns, some of the issues I've had with the manager has been down to managerial side of the game. The management, how is he managing the workload for certain players? And I'm seeing the manager, doing that. We saw that immediately the game was put in the bag. It's taking off all the key elements out of the team. It's taking them off, getting those guys who have a huge amount of load, giving them a breather and bringing in players who have not played so much. I think long may continue. Long may we see this team flourishing, and I'm excited for what is to come for the rest of the season, in my opinion. But I've got this comment right here for you, Steve.
Look, Look, you got a good point, right? Yeah, and these dickheads want the manager sacked. Look, I call a spade, right? So I'll always call it straight. When Mikel fucks up, I'll always call him out for his fuck ups.
Exactly.
When Mikel does good, I'll praise Mikel. Right?
100.
Now, I understand that we have not won a lot or anything really since the FA Cup. And that is unacceptable. This is Mikel's season. This season, he needs to show us what he can do with this team, because it doesn't get much better than an 11 that we could be getting soon, right? January's around the corner. We get that 11, he's got a complete squad. So I think instead of moaning about let's get rid of the manager, and let's go crazy and lose our shit, why don't we not? I know it's like, oh, you got to think about what he's done. I understand it, but we're playing another season, and we're racing for the league title. We're in a race with Liverpool, Manchester City, and to be sitting here now whinging about the manager, and it's not forgetting about it. We're not forgetting about it. We're not. But you're not going to get it. He's not going to get sacked now.
Exactly.
He's top of the fucking league.
Exactly.
Best goal difference. No one can score against us. We're beating teams for fucking shits and giggles. Man City are fucking playing a low block. Atletico Madrid are getting pumped. Right? And I'll be honest with you, Liverpool would have got pumped too, but they're going to get pumped. Don't worry. It's coming. That's coming unless they change their form. He's not going to get sacked. So I look at Arsenal fans now and say, look, you've got your opinions, but don't be miserable for the sake of being miserable. Don't be arrogant and react into the point where I'm Arteta in or Arteta out. Fuck Arteta in, fuck Arteta out. It's about Arsenal. Enough of the division. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It's kids' games. And I'm going to go on a rant because a lot of the times, YouTubers, right, a lot of them can't hack when they're wrong. And I'm not saying they're wrong now, but I'm saying when they're wrong, it's like, oh, no. I'll argue till I go red in the face that I'm right. Let me tell you something about life. When you get things wrong, you learn, you adapt, you become better. That's how you improve. Nobody came down here perfect. There was only one person who did that, right? Big man upstairs, right? Yeah. But no one else did. So I think the problem we have with a lot of Arsenal fans is they don't want to be, oh, see, you were wrong. It's easy to say we're not going to win the league. It's so fucking easy. It is. I'm just saying, guys, do yourself a fucking favor and lax on that shit. You want to talk about getting rid of the manager? End of the season, make noise, protest. Exactly. Hell, I might be there with you. If he doesn't do anything this season, I might be there with you. But for now, instead of being that shit fan base that everyone laughs about, and the reason why they laugh is because we flip-flop. That's the reason why they laugh. They laugh because we sit here and it's Arteta in, Arteta out, Arteta in. What the fuck is this shit? It's not Arteta FC. It's Arsenal. It's not the Kroenkes this, the Kroenkes that. The Kroenkes have spent over $1 billion on players. $1 fucking billion. Yeah? You show me which owners have done that. Apart from Chelsea, they've spent $1 billion. So don't say that these owners aren't spending money. They've got the wrong manager. Okay, but they've spent the money. They could have got the wrong manager and not spent a cent. So I'm over the bullshit. I do my maths on Arsenal. I've got no problems with the Kroenkes. No problem whatsoever. At all. I did a spade on the Kroenkes years ago. No problems with the Kroenkes. And at the moment, Mikel Arteta is doing his job. He keeps going the way he's going. He wins the league title. I don't want him going anywhere. I don't give a fuck. But I guarantee you one thing, my man. I guarantee you one thing, that there'll be a lot of Arsenal fans out there that if he does go and he's successful, will be like, oh, yeah, great. He won it this time. Do it again. That will be the comeback. You heard it here first. He has to do more. He has to do it again. He has to continue. It's like spoiled kids. And look, to be perfectly honest, Arsenal should have won a league title by now. But this is Mikel's season. He's got the players. Let's see him do it. Let's forget about the Arteta in, Arteta out shit. Because that just deflects from the fucking football.
Let him cook.
I'm sorry for going on that rant. I'm sorry about going on that rant. I'm sorry. I just get the shits when it's stupidity for division.
Exactly. And this one is coming from Luke, saying he agrees with you, Steve, and he has got to say about the manager, but at the end of the season, but it's not going to go on about it all season. He said he's saying he's always reserved, and he has got the the right to change his mind. But at the end of the day, we are saying, it's a result business. Things can change in the season. The manager can deliver, and like I've been saying, Steve, I've said it, in some conversations with you and other people. I'm saying, for me, this is Mikel's season. If he wins the league, I was saying if he wins the league at the end of the season, extend his contract. If he does not win the league, does not bring something tangible, then I think it's time for him to go. And I was saying the other day that if he wins the Champions League, build him a statue outside of the Emirates, in my opinion. So, but I think, like you rightly said, we have a season ongoing, a stop of the league. When the manager is doing so well, I think there are two sides of the coin for me. When the manager or a player is doing so well, they deserve credit. You give them their well-deserved credit. And Mikel Arteta, right now, it deserves all the credit and award. And for me, just like you, I will come here and call it spade a spade. When it's not doing well, I will also be the first in line to also come on the stream on any platform whatsoever and criticize him when I have concerns. So this is where my thoughts are. But right now, we are in the middle of the season. Let's back the manager, back the team, and hopefully we'll finish the season with a trophy parade or two. So shout out to Luke. Luke agrees with your concerns, your thoughts with respect to the manager. And this one is also coming from Dare. Steve, you've got this one. You've got this one. Go ahead, take
unity. It. Unity is the way. Rivals see a divide within, and enjoy the drama between the extremes. Exactly, precisely. And the thing is, in order for me, I have to be right. They allowed the divide, so you forget where you are. Like, we are top of the league, right? Top of the league, deservedly. We're beating teams that are trying to defend their way to a draw. Big teams, Manchester City is included. I'm going to keep mentioning that, right? But it's still like, well, he hasn't won anything. Understandably. I get it. Understandably. But we are top of the league. We are doing well. Why don't we just put that agenda aside and not look like fuckwits just for 5 minutes? Why don't we act like adults just for 5 minutes? Just for 5 minutes. See how it feels. Instead of spoiled children in a toy store, I want my toy now. Because that's what it feels like. Wait till the end of the year. Make your decision on a manager then. Make it loud and proud. I guarantee you that the owners are going to be feeling the same way as you, because they remember, Steve said it, invested over $1 billion. They want a return. They're not here to burn money, okay? Arsenal is a business. For all you Arteta out fuckers and Arteta in fuckers, listen to me. It is a business. These owners want a result and they want a league title. They want it because they're fucking trying to buy it, right? So let's just fucking ditch that for now. Understand that the owners are in the same place as you. You want a league title because you love Arsenal. They want a league title so they can make some money. You know what? Who gives a shit? We both want a league title, right? For different reasons. But for different reasons. That's what it's about. You know what? Dre 2K. Rivals used to use us as entertainment for the past decade. Now we're about to win. They're trying to get every last chance to banter. Fucking facts. See, now you're going to see like Don Hussein. He can't wait. Oh, another set piece FC. You know this can't last forever. Do yourself a favor. Stop it. Like, don't worry about it.
Bro.
I like what Don's got to say. I like Hussein, but some of the shit, it's like, oh, another set piece, and everybody knows we're going to score from a set piece. Everyone knows we're going to score from a set piece. Everyone knows it's going to be fucking Declan Rice on the assist. Everyone knows it's going to be Gabriel who's going to get the header, and nobody can stop it. What do you want me to do? Same thing. Sorry to cut you off, but the same thing.
Yeah.
If Mohamed Salah cut on his right every single fucking time, and he was guaranteed a goal every time he cut on his right and took a shot, would you fucking lose your shit at Mohamed Salah for every time cutting on his right and taking a shot and scoring a goal? No. But because it's a set piece, set piece FC. Deal with it, man. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it, bro. Deal with it.
And if I had to what you were saying with all the set piece FC talk, for me personally, when I do shorts, reels on my other channel, the Football and Pigeon channel, I try to wind up the opposition's fan, because when I start, sometimes I'm saying Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, Corner FC has done it again, and I do it purposely to get a reaction from them, because almost every team now has got a set piece specialist coach in their backroom staff. So if it's easy, also you also do it. You have a set piece specialist, you have a set piece coach. Also do it. Score goals from set piece. They are part of the game, and it's only pressure that would force the opposition to give you corner kicks, to give you free kicks. So it means you are doing a lot of right things on the offensive side of the game to get corner kicks and to get these free kicks, in my opinion. So for those who want to, come up with a set piece FC talk, you also need, if your team does not currently have a set piece specialist coach, they can employ one, because most teams currently now have. Do it if it's easy also.
Dude, it's 3 points at a time.
Exactly.
It's the league. 3 points at a time. Doesn't matter how you get your 3 points, you get them. We had Jose Mourinho defend his way to a title. Defend his way to a title to a point when he was I can't remember which game it was. It was a pundit who came up to him, or a reporter who came in and said, Jose, did you know that I can't remember which team was had over 70% possession, and you only had like maybe 26, 27? He goes, yeah, they can take the ball home with them. I'll take the 3 points. He doesn't give a shit how he wins, as long as he gets his 3 points. That's what it's about. And that's every team. It's just a lot of rivals hate the fact that we're doing it, right? And they can't stop it. Too bad, so sad. Figure out your own way. Low blocks, everyone has a problem with them. They want everyone to have a problem with a low block. Or low block, it's hard to break down. Not for Arsenal. Oh, too bad, so sad. What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? We're going to not score. We're not going to score set pieces to appease the rival fans. Man, fuck you. Fuck you. End of the day, you do what you have to do to win the game legally. Right? That's it. It's part of the game. Set piece, throwing, long throws. Now I'm hearing the shit. Oh, people are taking long throws. Oh, it's ruining the game. Fuck off. Fuck off. Long throws have been part of the game for years. Oh, what's this from Luke? What do we have here? I like that Arteta cares about all facets of the game. No stone is left unturned in trying to win. Luke, spot on. You can score goals in many a way. You can throw yourself to the floor every single fucking time like Salah does. Or did. Sorry, stand corrected, did. And get the fucking pen, soft pens. Right? And that's part of the game. That's all right. Or you can try set pieces. You can try corners and make sure that you master them too. And don't waste the opportunity, because it is an opportunity. Open play goals is what we all want. But when a team is fucking defending to the hills, what are you going to do? Oh, you got to find a way to break them down. That's what a lot of rival fans will say. You got to find a way to break them down. I'm not looking to score the perfect fucking goal. I used to score the perfect goals with fucking Arsene Wenger. We used to play beautiful fucking football and win fuck all. Fuck all. And what did everyone say? Oh, Arsenal plays beautiful football, but you were happy when we played beautiful football. We'll not win nothing. But now we might be playing ugly football, and there's a chance we could win something. And now you guys have got the shits. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I love how the goalpost is changing now for me personally, and I want it to get to the point where they will say, "Oh, you've won the league, but it's just one trophy." I want it to get there, because I think it's gradually getting there by the day. Before now, it was Arsenal. they're always playing boys against men. They get bullied in those big games. Someone said they have got no cojones. I think now we are all saying that all of this goalposts are shifted gradually by the day, and I hope that this season will be the season where it shifts from, oh, you've not won the league in XY years. I hope that this season will be when it's that goalpost changes. So, but shout out to everybody who's been very active in the chat. If you've not liked or subscribed to Steve's channel or my channel, the link to both channels is on the description of this video. So please do us a favor, kindly subscribe to this channel if you like this content you're currently watching, and also turn on the notification button so that it notifies you every time we're streaming or every time we drop fantastic football content. But Steve, over to you. I think it's been a fantastic one, but I would love you to close it off with your final thoughts. I think the performance against Atletico was a masterclass, and I'm looking forward to more performances like this. And I hope that this team continues to grow. I hope that Arsenal fan base, as a unified family, continue to see more fantastic performance like this. And I hope that all of this break we are having into the building, where we see a collective edifice by the end of the season. But what are your final thoughts as you close off, Steve?
Man, all I want is for Arsenal to keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't care if we win ugly, if we win pretty. I don't care. I just want to win. I don't care. The other thing I want is for the fans to just pump the brakes. Your opinion is valid, but there's no point giving an opinion on something you can't control. There isn't, unless you're going to do something. So if you want to do something, go ahead and do something, and then go ahead and shout to the hills. But let's get together behind our team for now and call it out the way it is. Why don't we just call it straight down the line? Just straight down the line. When we're good, we're bad, we're bad. Yeah? Let's just get together and fucking support this team to the end. This manager has got this season. He does well, he does well. He doesn't, he doesn't. But let's not look like clowns, huh? Let's not look like clowns, honestly. Hopefully we keep going the way we're going, Akpos, honestly. And that's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. I'm happy. I'm happy with everything the way it's going, bro. Big up, Akpos. Big up the chat. Big up everybody, bro.
So big up to you, Aussie. It's been a fantastic collaboration stream from the Aussie Gooner and the Football Talk Shop. So shout out to Brenny, shout out to Luke, shout out to everyone that's been on the chat. Charles Strong TV, shout out to Dre, shout out to each and every one of you who have left us a like or subscribe to either of our channels, who have dropped us a comment. If you're doing a rewatch later, give us your thoughts. Be in the comments. We will be there 24/7, trying to reply your messages as soon as possible. Hopefully, you'll catch us very soon. I think before the Crystal Palace game, we'll be doing something. We'll be doing a preview, so watch out for that. Steve will be dropping a lot of content on the Aussie Gooner, and I myself, Akpos, will also be dropping a lot of shorts, a lot of snippet from the stream, also on the Football Talk Shop. Big up to Luke, big up to everybody. It's been a fantastic one. Stay safe out there, guys. Enjoy the victory. Enjoy all of the wins, and celebrate. Have fun. Don't let no celebration police stop you from celebrating. Celebrate all of those victories we are having now, and hopefully by the end of the season we will also have a big trophy to celebrate with. So stay safe, guys. From me and from Steve, I know you would love to say bye in the usual way. Steve, over to you.
Uru, guys. Uru, eh?